Hey, and welcome to the Solid Verbal. Now would be a perfect time to consider subscribing. Yeah, that little subscribe button for year-round premium college football content. That's it. Here's the video. Enjoy. Subscribe. Man, I don't know. That was... Alabama won. Texas played so well. Texas loses Quinn Ewers, who's just looking incredible early. Alabama goes the stretch that they went looking like dog shit. They were not good. But then Bryce Young got it together. I can point to 17 different things that were fascinating about this game. Neither team could run. Alabama couldn't stop getting in its own way. 15 penalties for 100 yards. I think that's most in Nick Saban's tenure in Tuscaloosa. The receivers not being involved really the entire game, maybe the last, the fourth quarter for Alabama. And Texas looking so strong through the air until Quinn Ewers goes down hurt. Hudson Card beat up and really couldn't get much done. You have a 49-yard field goal from Texas to go ahead. You've got what probably should have been a safety with a terrible targeting call that was reversed, but it still was kind of intentional ground. We don't have a lot of clarity on anything in this game, especially not that series of events that was a guy getting his thigh grazed, and all of a sudden we have roughing the passer and a targeting penalty, which was overturned, but the ref said he was informed incorrectly. It was wild. So, big picture, Alabama's got some work to do. It's game 2. They got to get more disciplined. They have to find more explosion on that offense, especially through the air. Bryce Young is excellent, and Jahmyr Gibbs was actually a crazy bright spot for the Tide through the air because he couldn't really get much going on the ground. But Texas, man, it depends on what's going on with Quinn Ewers and his health. They showed a lot of fight. This Texas defense came to play. There are dudes on this defense, it seems, after 2 weeks. We'll see. I thought Texas had him. I know every Texas fan, and it's somewhat justifiable, can yell about the refs and holding late. I get all of that, but Texas had its shots. But even still, it's hard to say Texas had its shots because they didn't have their quarterback. And Bryce Young stepped up when he needed to step up. I guess the big picture thing is, if Quinn Ewers is relatively healthy, at least soon, this Texas defense is holding its own. We think, we hope, it seems. Alabama-wise, I don't know. It seems like they're missing some of that juice. They're missing some of that pop on offense. This offensive line, we thought this was a corrected thing somewhat after last year's struggles, and I know they were beat up on the inside. This Bama offensive line, they have some work to do. They have some work to do. I don't know. Alabama looks way more mortal than I thought they would be. And that's nothing to say, nothing bad about Texas. What a weird game. 20-19. Bama wins it late. Wow. Damn. Listen to the show. Sunday for verballers.com, Monday publicly. Wow.